Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. Brian Nadeau with you on a Big 10 race card here Friday. We're working into the weekend, but we can't get there yet without running a late pick 5 carryover in race number 6. $217,000 in the carryover. The pool will be huge. The Rainbow a race earlier at a $200,000 estimate. And as always, Pete Aiello's upstairs with your course and your weather conditions.
The weather, partly cloudy skies. The main track is fast, the Tapeta track is fast, and the turf course is firm. Racing at Gulfstream. In the middle, Molly's Moon wins the break and goes looking for the lead. Down at the rail, Dreams of My Father put into play early. Up to the inside, Attestation comes away a joint third now. Moving up 3 wide is Message from the King. Very wide to the first turn is Change at Jamaica. Saving ground at the inside, Salto Angel in front of his barn buddy Chill the J. Ogin's on their outside from a well-settled Sponge Time. He's racing about 8 lengths off the lead. He's working well clear of McCurgan, who's well clear of Weingold at the back. The opening quarter was pretty stiff, 23 seconds flat. Down the backstretch they go. Dreams of My Father and Jose Morelos lead by 2. Molly's Moon is second. Message from the King on the outside third. Attestation is at the inside in fourth. Followed outside by Change at Jamaica. Salto Angels in the white cap toward the inside, being encouraged to go on a move. Then it's Ogin in front of Chill the J and Sponge Time. Still well back, McCurgan and Weingold. To the far turn they go, 47-1 for the opening half mile. Dreams of My Father held together up front, in front 3 parts of length, 3 wide. Change at Jamaica is next. Running on from the back is Chill the J. Yellow colors hooking to the clear. Down at the rail, it's Attestation. They're on their way home. Dreams of My Father leads by 2. Molly's Moon is there second. From the outside, Change at Jamaica. From the inside, that's Attestation. Chill the J on the stand side. 16th to go. Dreams of My Father with a clear lead. It's Dreams of My Father and Jose Morelos to win the Friday opener by 2.5. Second is Change at Jamaica. I think it's Chill the J who got up third. Then Molly's Moon and 129-1. And they're off. Good start from the inside for Charge Off, who's ridden for some forward position. Oconee Life has the same tactical idea. Frank's Mimi is away in the top light, but he'll take back and race in third. Steeler Mischief is a bit wide while into the turn in fourth. Down at the rail goes Polar Bear Plunge. Second last is Fableman, and the early trailer is the Freakazoid. And the run around the first turn, Luis Saez was intent on getting the lead with Charge Off. He had to work to do it, but he's in front 3 parts of a length over Oconee Life in second. Moving out the rail, Polar Bear Plunge is a joint third with Frank's Mimi alongside. Wide around the first turn with Steeler Mischief. He's fifth and 3 lengths from it. 2.5 more to Fableman, and the trailer is Freakazoid. The opening quarter was quick and contested. It was 23-3, and they have less than 5 furlongs to run. Charge Off working awfully hard to hold the lead. Oconee Life continues to badger in second. Drafting behind the speed is Polar Bear Plunge with an inside lane. Frank's Mimi alongside him. Mid-race breather for Steeler Mischief, still 4 lengths off it through a 46-3.5 mile. Fableman is at the back of the field, and Freakazoid is last as they round the far turn. There's no rest for the weary up front. It's now Oconee Life who takes over from Charge Off, who did too much too soon. Raylu Gutierrez and Polar Bear Plunge would love some racetrack. From the back, Freakazoid is unwinding. Pink colors far outside under a full head of steam after the fast pace. Off the turn and the stretch drive, plenty of hopes here. It's Oconee Life who comes away with the lead. Ducking to the inside, Polar Bear Plunge continuing his rally down the stand side is Freakazoid. Freakazoid tries to reach Oconee Life close to home. Oconee Life is responding to challenges on both sides, and Oconee Life will win it went by 3/4 of a length. Polar Bear Plunge was second. Freakazoid ran third. Fableman is fourth in 141-1.
Jackie's Warrior quickly in front here by 2 lengths. Here comes Jackie's Warrior up the inside to take over the lead from Life is Good. And Jackie's Warrior remains undefeated here at Saratoga, and he wins an unprecedented Grade 1 stakes at the Spa for the 3rd straight season.
Any success that we've enjoyed is directly attributable to the men and women who first bring horses to us to sell. You got to have good product. If we're able to attract quality horses to our sale with quality men and women selling them, we're going to have good sales. Everything that we do is going to be to achieve success tomorrow by doing things right today. It's a commitment to get up and do the right thing every day in a consistent and a professional fashion, and that's a great recipe for success long term.
And they're off. Good start from the inside for Adios Laca, who heads off for the early lead. And Adios Laca, fleet of foot for jockey Renzo Rojas, and opens 2.5 in a hurry. His choice is now second from Burn It All, who comes away in third. For the Thrillers at the inside in fourth. His big favorite, Iron Shield. She's away racing in fifth, about 7 lengths off an ambitious early pace. And a long way last is New Baby. Past the half-mile marker and swinging to the fore turn. The leader is Adios Laca. By a length and a half, trying to tighten in second is his choice at the rail for the Thrill third. Burn It All is now fourth, racing in fifth with still work to do is Iron Shield, and still well back to New Baby. They run to the top of the stretch. They have to reach this long shot leader, Adios Laca, who heads to the quarter pole on top 3/4 of a length. His choice is second. For the Thrill is third. Iron Shield's in a world of hurt, wide and not gaining. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Still plenty of hopes here. 3, in fact, as they straighten for the drive. At the rail for the Thrill. Down the center, it's his choice. In between horses, Adios Laca. For the Thrill's the one who's hit the lead. She's 10-1, and she looks like she's got it won. For the Thrill under a rail skimming ride from Leonel Reyes to win by 3.5. His choice was second. Adios Laca third. A floundering Iron Shield fourth in 112-2. Often sprinting at 5 furlongs. From the rail, Loyal Louis comes out firing and leads early from the big favorite Last American Exit, who comes away chasing after the leader in second. Out in the middle, it's Jolly Boss, who's away in third. At the inside, Highly Flammable. Out in the middle is Turn Up the Trees. 2 back to Sigrun Fastboy, and Maxwell Esquire is last. Loyal Louis just slammed on the brakes. To the far turn they go. Jolly Boss leads by a half a length. Last American Exit is their second. Here's Turn Up the Trees with a nice bold bid 3 wide. 2 back to the rail and Loyal Louis, who has to try to right himself after that traffic issue. Outside of him is Highly Flammable, and they're on their way home. Last American Exit throws up the white flag. Turn Up the Trees, the one to beat. Off the turn and the stretch drive. Turn Up the Trees, striding clear to a 3-length lead. Jolly Boss is second. He's trying to try to hold off Highly Flammable for that spot, but the chicken's flown the coop here. Turn Up the Trees, widening in victory for Andy Williams and Joe Trejos by 4 in the end. Jolly Boss was second, Highly Flammable third, Loyal Louis is fourth in 55-1. they're off. Tycoon Mogul slow out of there at about 3 lengths slower than the others. Coffee at KJ's was away quickly toward the inside. Tonight is moving up, and Tonight is going to challenge for control with Coffee at KJ's, and on the far outside, Riding a Dream as they swing now to the final half mile of the contest. It's Riding a Dream, and Tayshawn Hazelwood off the lead now by 3.5. Coffee at KJ's is there second. Tonight toward the inside is now third, up to fourth. Fastidious Tycoon Mogul. After the bad start, he races up on the inside about 8 lengths off the lead, then going to pick Dominic. Dropping back a touch is Blazing Hot, and still out the back here is Run My Card. They make their way to the top of the stretch. The leader is Riding a Dream. He's a big number, and he's clear by 3. Coffee at KJ's is second. Tycoon Mogul wheels to the center. Tonight just ahead of him. The favorites try to close ranks. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Out the center. Here's Tycoon Mogul. Even after the bad start, he's charging hard now, and he's going right with Tonight. These two kick on. Tycoon Mogul and Tonight. Tycoon Mogul for a narrow lead. Tonight right back at him. Tycoon Mogul. Tycoon Mogul overcame the poor beginning and won narrowly. It's very close for second. Coffee at KJ's or Tonight in 103 and 2. And they're off. Great start for Sassy Alley and Crimson on their outside. Mobe Princess away fourth is Little Martha. Norman Hito comes away second last. The early trailer is Miss Taptress. And the run to the first turn, and Little Martha's up over heels and did no favors to Norman Hito in that exchange, as Sassy Alley has rail position and the lead, and she'll try to get a cheap opening quarter. Sassy Alley to the backstretch, in front by 1.5 lengths. Mobe Princess is second, Crimson is third. Outside and a little better settled now is Little Martha, who races into fourth. Miss Taptress is on a hold second last, while fifth, and the trailer is Norman Hito. The opening quarter was 24 and 2. They raced down the backstretch, and Mobe Princess trying to go up and badger Sassy Alley for the top. These two are now 2.5 lengths better than a rail-running Miss Taptress. Little Martha is with Crimson, and still held up at the back is Norman Hito. That's the 6 of them with little more than half a mile to go. They went to half in 48 and 3, and they swing now around the far turn. Up front, it's still Sassy Alley a half length in front of Mobe Princess in second. Ridden in third is Crimson. Miss Taptress is at the rail, yet to ask to quicken, with alongside her Little Martha. Trying to wind it up from the back is Norman Hito. They make their way to the top of the stretch, and moving up to take the lead is Mobe Princess. Mobe Princess now has it by a neck. Fighting back is Sassy Alley. Trying to wind it up from the back. Norman Hito needs racing room. Miss Taptress to the clear. She's looking for a seam down the center, and a late run from Crimson. Sassy Alley is responding to all challenges here. Here's Crimson. Here's Miss Taptress. Sassy Alley pleading. Sassy Alley getting home to win it. Sassy Alley a half a length from Crimson second. Miss Taptress third in 135 and 2. And they're off. From the inside, Indeed comes out firing, sent hard as Keep the Dream Alive to try to run with her. These two race ahead of Gray Lee, who comes away in third. On the inside, that Starship Polaris passed outside by Be a Queen, then Smokin' Hot Wife. Dairy Girl, the early trailer. The pace looks a quick one here. Louis Saya is intent on getting to the top, and he's there now with Keep the Dream Alive. Keep the Dream Alive leads by a length and a half. Indeed is on the chase in second. The first-timer Gray Lee comes away in third. Up on the outside, Be a Queen is now fourth, the opening quarter in 23 and 3. It's a gap of another 4 to Starship Polaris, who races third last. Still out the back, Dairy Girl and Smokin' Hot Wife. Down the backstretch they go, trying to catch a mid-race breather. Keep the Dream Alive. She's been in front throughout, and she's still there, but Indeed is now in a flanking position and starts to turn up the pressure. The opening half mile was a strong 47 and 2. It's a gap of 3 more to Gray Lee, then it's another 3 to Be a Queen. Smokin' Hot Wife tries to get underway with Starship Polaris, and this favorite, Dairy Girl, is last of all, well, one of the favorites anyway, as they swing around the far turn. On the inside, it's Keep the Dream Alive, who fights to hold it. Right up alongside is Indeed, and Indeed starts to get the better end of the deal here. A gap of 4 more to Gray Lee, who's still in range while third. They do go to the first finish line, and they have Indeed as the target. They reach the top of the stretch, and Irad Ortiz Jr. and Indeed wheel for home on a 2.5 length lead. Keep the Dream Alive. Her dream has been stalled here. Outside, Gray Lee comes on to try to get into second. Dairy Girl's under a full head of steam from a mile back, but the favorite's a winner. It's Indeed on the board at 3-2 to win it. Indeed to do it, and do it by 4 in the end. Gray Lee is second, well clear of the others as Dairy Girl gets up for third. Be a Queen fourth as Keep the Dream Alive floundered late in 146 flat. And they're off. Level beginning. They're across the course early. From the far outside, Nana's Corn Muffin. From the rail, Party Shaker with speed today. In between horses, Flirtini's on the go, away in fourth, What a World. Then Beach Party Bingo, and the early trailer is race favorite Royally Blue as they speed to the half-mile grounds. Almost 3 in line. Holding inside position is Party Shaker. Out in the middle, Nana's Corn Muffin. Working between them is Flirtini. Well situated in fourth is What a World at a Price. Outside, Beach Party Bingo. She begins to improve. Royally Blue has had some contested fractions ahead of her, and she starts to get underway with an inside lane. Irad will have to thread through traffic. He looks intent on following Flirtini through as they reach the top of the stretch. Royally Blue's the storyline from here. She needs room bad. She's hangling out to try to get to the leader, and that leader is Nana's Corn Muffin. Royally Blue never got through. The leader, Nana's Corn Muffin, now by 4. Party Shaker at the inside tries to hold on to a spot down the center. Now loses Royally Blue. Nana's Corn Muffin will win it. Royally Blue is second. Party Shaker held on to third. Flirtini is fourth in 102 and 4. They're off. They're at the post, and they're off. Centaur to Skinny Cosmo to try to get the early lead, but Silver Moonlight has the same idea, and these two get acquainted, and they work ahead of Fantasy Performer, who comes away in third. At the inside, Escape Room is now fourth, followed by Sarah's Dream. The two lingering at the back are It's Satisfactual and Super Nakoka. Around the first turn they go, and Skinny Cosmo lays down the challenge early to Silver Moonlight, and she has the lead by a length. Silver Moonlight will take a flanking position in second. Opening quarter was strong, 23-1. Fantasy Performer is now third, with Escape Room fourth at the inside. Followed fifth by the hot-handed Sarah's Dream. Her win streak's on the line today. At the inside, It's Satisfactual, and Super Nakoka allows the pace to develop ahead of her. She's seventh and last as they make their way to the half-mile grounds. At 25-1, Jose Morelos and Skinny Cosmo carved a half in 46-4 and lead by a length over Silver Moonlight second. Escape Room is together with Fantasy Performer. They're third and fourth. Then it's Sarah's Dream, who races outside of It's Satisfactual, and with pace ahead of her, Super Nakoka tries to get motivated, while last of all, asked to quicken is she on the far outside, as Silver Moonlight is now breezing up to engage Skinny Cosmo, who's all in. From the inside, Escape Room. Bravo has his hands full of her and needs some place to go. Outside, Fantasy Performer. Super Nakoka wheels to the far outside. Sarah's Dream just ahead of her. They're on their way home. Silver Moonlight has it by a length and a half with work to do. Escape Room emerges from out of the crowd to try to go get her. Down the center in Sarah's Dream. Silver Moonlight is almost home. Silver Moonlight from Fantasy Performer. Silver Moonlight justifies the favorite troll and wins by a length and a half. Fantasy Performer was second. Third was Escape Room. Fourth was Sarah's Dream in 139-4. And runners away. Meet Me in the Air gets the first call and goes looking for the lead. Splitting horses, Littletown Street is on the go. Littletown Street challenged inside by Game Energy. Meet Me in the Air is out wide. At the rail, the gray La Tremenda. Out the center is Dude Ranch. On heels between, Money Battle now finds a seam and moves up into a joint third. Out the back, La Dynamita and the early trailer, Aurora Dora. To the far turn they go. The leader, Littletown Street, on top here by 3/4 of a length. Meet Me in the Air is second. Two back, Money Battle is now third. Dude Ranch is wide while racing in fourth. At the inside, Game Energy. Then comes La Tremenda. Trying to wind it up from the back are both La Dynamita and Aurora Dora. They make their way to the final quarter of a mile. Meet Me in the Air makes a bid at Littletown Street. These two off the corner together. Littletown Street fights to hold it. Meet Me in the Air is second. Money Battle down the center, closing a bit of ground in third. They come past the 16th pole. Littletown Street, very game inside, still in front. Meet Me in the Air with a final push, but Littletown Street fights, and Littletown Street holds. Littletown Street for the money. Second, Meet Me in the Air. Third was Dude Ranch, 104 flat.
That's a wrap on the 10-race Friday card. What a Saturday here at Gulfstream Park. It's a championship meet. It's a huge Saturday each and every weekend, and tomorrow is no different. And why? Because the Breeders' Cup Classic winner, White Abarrio, is back. He's going to prep for the Pegasus World Cup in the Grade 3 Mr. Prospector at a short price, but 11 of them are looking to tackle him. It's a fun Saturday here. We hope to see you out at beautiful Gulfstream Park.